Chapter 39 Valencia. It's hard not to believe in fate when you watch a boy climb out of a well using a jump rope. The first thing he does when he emerges is look inside his backpack, and that's when I see the guinea pig. I take a step closer so I can get a good look. Sacred is next to me, but I shoo him back just in case Virgil doesn't want him around his guinea pig. Not that Sacred would eat him or anything. At least I don't think he would. Virgil is as still as a marble. It's like he's been frozen in place. Kaori and Jen are both asking a million questions at the same time. Even though I can't make out all the words, I know they're asking if he's okay, if he's hurt, if he needs anything, that kind of stuff. I see that he's alive and breathing, even if he isn't really speaking. I used to have a guinea pig, I say. Kaori and Jen stop talking. We all look at Virgil. They're waiting for a response, and I'm studying his expression so I can understand him when he talks. But he doesn't say anything. He has a weird look on his face, like I just shined a flashlight in his eyes or something. He shifts from foot to foot and turns to Kaori. In times like this, I usually assume the person is ignoring me, but Virgil doesn't seem like the kind of person who does things like that. Maybe he's in shock after all those hours underground. I can't imagine being trapped like that, especially since there's not much to explore in a well, but all things considered, he's not too bad off. His eyes are red and puffy. I bet he cried. And his clothes are dirty, but other than that, he looks like the same boy from the resource room. I'll buy you a new jump rope, he says to Jen. I can barely hear him. Kaori's eyes move from Virgil to me and back to Virgil again. It reminds me of how my teachers look when they're waiting for someone to figure out one of their word problems. Who cares about that stupid old jump rope, says Jen. Tell us everything. How did you get in there? What happened? What did you do all that time? How long were you in there? What did Gulliver do? Were you scared? Did you think you were going to die? How much longer would you have lasted, you think? Honestly, Jen, do you ever stop asking questions? Kaori says. You just asked one, Jen replies. Virgil glances at me. There's a red splotch on his neck, and it inches its way to his face like someone's painting him from the bottom up. Gulliver got trapped down there, he says. I can barely understand him because he speaks so quietly, and he's looking at Kaori again. I had to go down and get him. I turn to Kaori. Gulliver? I say, to make sure I heard him right. That's the name of his guinea pig, Kaori explains. My guinea pig was named Lilliput, I say, to Virgil. There's a flash of recognition on his face. He knows the story too, I can tell, but when he presses his lips tight like someone zipped his mouth. Virgil, says Kaori, looking at me so I'm sure to hear her, do you know Valencia? Valencia's Somerset. You know her, right? The way she says it is weird, like she's giving Virgil some kind of clue. But what? He nods. We all stand there. Lilliput is an island in Gulliver's Travels, I say, since no one else is speaking. Isn't that a coincidence? Kaori and Jen both open their mouths, but before they can say it, I put up my hand. I know, there are no coincidences. My phone vibrates again. It's my mom. She isn't happy. I'm worried. Where are you? Come home now. All caps. That's not good. I sigh. I really have to go. My mom is freaking out. Kaori shoves Virgil in the shoulder, hard. Sacred lumbers around, just in case it's the start of something, then pauses at Virgil's side and lazily wags his tail. Kaori's gesture says, This girl just pulled you out of a well. Aren't you going to at least say thank you? But I don't mind that he's being quiet. Some people are shy, that's all. It doesn't mean he doesn't have manners. I know what it's like to have people waiting on you to say the right thing, even if you don't know what the right thing is. That's how I feel when people forget the how-tos. But Kaori is insistent. She raises her eyebrows and makes a motion with her hand. Go on, go on. Virgil looks at his feet. I think his mouth is moving, but I can't tell what he's saying, if anything. But there's no time to figure it out. If I don't get home soon, my mom will have a 100% total breakdown. I promise to text Kaori about Tanaka and Somerset. Then I just wave and say, see you later. It feels anticlimactic after everything, but sometimes things don't end the way you expect them to.